Name of Allah, the most merciful, the most kind. Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all in the training workshop of Maze English series. My name is Aisha Tariq. First, I am going to give you the objective of the course. The first objective is to introduce the modern teaching techniques among teachers. Number 2, to develop the language skills of students. Number 3, to develop the language skills among students at international standards. Number 4, to reduce the workload of a teacher. The word international standard. What is international standard? The modern world is the world of technology, the world of techniques, advancement in terms of internet, and everything is in your fingertip. You press a button and you get the knowledge. Countries spend lots and lots of money on their research work in terms of educational system, to improve their educational policies, to improve their educational structure, to keep it up to date. Great Britain, America, China, they are the countries whose first language is English. They are doing lots of research on educational system, and they are far ahead of Pakistan. But if you talk about the neighboring countries like Bangladesh and India, they have the same birth time as Pakistan. But why they are far ahead in terms of education? Why Pakistan is far behind in terms of literacy? Because Pakistan don't work on research. They just do debates and no practical application. That is why we are far behind in our literacy and in our educational advancement. NCE have designed this course, keeping in view of the educational system of these countries, and they have come to a training program which is modern, effective teaching method. And it will help the students to meet the criteria of international standard, so that when they move abroad, they can very easily absorb themselves in the educational system of countries. But why? Why we have language? Why language? Language is a tool of communication. We need language to exchange our thoughts, to gain knowledge and information. Even the blind person need a language to communicate. That is why language is very necessary for students. Language development should be developed during the primary years of a student's life. But what is language? Language is a skill or a competency which comes naturally. Language is acquired in 4 steps. Number 1 is listening. Listening is the first step of language development. And a child, when even it's not born, he listens to each and every sound around his environment. The mother is advised, the expecting mother, to listen to good sounds, to be calm, to be patient, because the child is getting all those sounds. And when the child is born in this world, he listens to the best name of the world, and that is Allah. We deliver azan in his ears. And after that, he listened to each and every sound which is in his environment. Now comes the second step, that is speaking. The child, after listening the sounds of his environment, good, bad, he speaks the same. He speaks the same words which he has listened in his first step. That is why the elders are advised to speak good words in front of children, so that when they start speaking, they also speak good words. The third step of language development is reading. Reading is very, very important for a child because it gives you the treasure of words. That is why we emphasize on reading a lot. Now comes the 4th step of language development, and that is writing. Writing is called the product of the previous 3 steps, that is listening, speaking, and reading. And now comes the part of the 11 crafts of English language. When you come to writing, you have different ideas, you have different views, you have a language. Now you have 11 different crafts of English language to express yourself. And these 11 crafts are essay, research report, interview, dialogue, narration, poem, story, letter, diary, autobiography, news story. These are the 11 crafts which a child should not only understand, distinguish, but can read and of course write these 11 crafts. He should be capable of doing the work on these 11 crafts till the end of his primary class. So now we come on to the lesson plan of